Paris, congratulations on the memoir. How does it feel to be a New York Times best-selling author?
I feel so incredibly proud. This is my second book being on that list, so
cool.
It's awesome.
Where were you when you found out?
Yes.
Because that must have felt
Who
so
tells
amazing.
you this?
Where was I? I was at my house in LA, and Bruce Gersh, who's the president of my media company, came and gave me the good news.
I always wonder, like, you just waiting? You're like, okay, do we make it? Do we not make it? Is it that sort of thing?
I just was getting such an amazing response from the book that I knew it was.
I love that.
Well, I'm curious to know, why do you think it was the right time to put this book out? I mean, people have been begging you for years for this, so why now?
I just felt that after my documentary, I was just on this whole path of self-discovery, and I just felt it was time. There was so much more to my story that I hadn't said in the documentary, and I just felt that it was important to put in this book.
I loved the documentary, and I really felt like you were super transparent in it, but I'm sure that even having to write this memoir, you had to relive so many moments in your life. Were some parts harder to relive than others?
Extremely difficult, just really emotional, just going back and just thinking about so many experiences that I went through in life and things that I've never talked about with anyone.
Yeah.
So it was very healing and very cathartic.
I feel like there's a part 3 coming too, because I feel like out of all these pages, there must be more. Could we see a Paris Hilton part 2?
Definitely, I've lived a very full life, so there'll be lots more to come.
Yeah, because I'm so curious, obviously, even your journey to motherhood, and there's just like, I feel like you're just still getting started. Are there any parts of this memoir that maybe as Phoenix gets older, your son, you might be like, skip that chapter?
Definitely lots of parts.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
I'm always so curious because you're like, okay, I'm writing this, everyone's going to read it, but now as a mom, do you view that slightly differently?
I view everything differently being a mom now. I'm so just protective of my little angel.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's so crazy. Have you ever been around her when her fans are around?
Oh, I'm sure it's absolutely insane.
It's absolutely insane, but they're like family members. They're like babies to you. What was their response to this book? Because they know you inside and out.
My little Hiltons are so proud of me. I actually just invited 5 of them over to my house before my LA book signing, and they were all just saying just how incredibly proud they are of me.
I love that. Well, Paris, you officially became a Mrs. when you and your hubby Carter Reum tied the knot. And the special day was documented on your Peacock series, Paris in Love. Take a look.
I had such a wall around my heart for so long, and with you, the walls came crashing down, and we've just become closer and closer, and I just feel like you're literally an angel sent to me. I feel like I'm so grateful to have been patient to find my one and only, and you're my everything. And I can't wait to make you feel like the luckiest guy in the world for the rest of your life. I love you. Not yet.
Not yet.
How did you and Carter first meet?
We met 17 years ago at one of my old house parties on Kings Road, my old house.
The glory days.
Yes, and then we reconnected in 2019 on Thanksgiving in the Hamptons, and we've been inseparable ever since.
Wow, and you actually call Carter your best friend. What do you think makes him your perfect match?
He's just one of the most kindest people. He has the biggest heart. He's so sweet and fun and loyal and just my world.
Have you ever met Carter?
I haven't.
You know, what I love about Carter is that he's not intimidated by your success. Is it hard for you to date in the past because of who you are and what you've accomplished?
Definitely. Just some past relationships that I feel that a lot of men would get demasculated from it. And with him, he just wants to lift me up and support me in every way.
I love that, man.
Well, Paris, you recently entered perhaps the most important chapter in your life when you welcomed your first child.
And your baby announcement just about broke the internet.
It did. How did you decide how you wanted to let the world know about baby Phoenix? I know that that's like just a monumental moment in your life. How do you decide?
For me, no one even knew about him until he was a week old, so it was definitely hard to keep that secret in. But I put it out on my podcast because I just felt like I really wanted to control the narrative.
smart.
Well, it's so crazy. On your 2022 appearance on Ellen, you know, everyone has been seeing this video go around where she guessed the name of your son, predicted the name of your son. Did your heart drop
Your
right
reaction.
I was like, how does she know? I never thought that she would guess.
In that moment, you're like, like, that's insane.
there? No, she was like, I'm going to kill my mom.
She's like,
Kathy told
somebody
her.
maybe
Kathy
told.
dropped it.
Okay, what's the greatest gift about motherhood so far? And just what has surprised you the most?
He completes my life, and it's just such an angel, and just seeing him smiling now, everything just melts my heart.
He's so beautiful.
He's so cute.